At the Bridge Music for Life program, our main focus is rhythm. So we focus on playing rhythmically in time with one another, over top of anything else. There's a couple of neat things that happen when you do that. First of all, we're learning all these parts by ear, so we're not staring at, sheet music. And if you think about all the processes that need to happen when you're staring at sheet music, especially as a brand new musician, you're looking at the notes and you're thinking this is a treble clef, and this note is on the third line, which is a B, and a B is played like this on my saxophone, and this is a quarter note, but it's got a little dot beside it, so it gets a beat and an extra half. There's so much you have to think about. We eliminate all of that. We just learn to play these short rhythmic cells by ear. And some songs have just a few rhythmic layers, and some songs have many rhythmic layers that become quite complex when you play them all together. So for Another Star, which is the first song we're going to record, the point it's remarkable if you think about some of the rhythms that you hear these middle school students playing, where they're playing 16th note syncopated rhythms and things like that. If that was written on a page, it would take us months to learn how to do it. But because we're just learning all this stuff by ear, they can play it. And they're all listening to one another to make sure that those parts fit together. And it's instantly obvious to brand new musicians, to audience members who don't know a lick about playing a musical instrument. If those rhythmic layers fall apart a little bit, you hear it right away. If you hit a wrong note or you play a wrong harmony, most people aren't going to notice that, but rhythm they notice right away. That's how important rhythm is to music, and we emphasize that from the very first time they walk into this classroom. And so we layer all these rhythms, and when they get them all together, and it happens quickly, they sound amazing. So that rhythmic layering process is the core of what we do at the Bridge program. You can have that down. We're almost there. We, as often as we can, we bring in professional musicians to work with the students and sit with the students and play the music along with the students. My thinking is, if you are a young musician just learning how to play the guitar, and you're sitting beside a professional guitarist, even if that guitarist is not sitting down and teaching you the nuts and bolts of the instrument, just playing along beside you, that young student is hearing the tone and the time and the articulation and all those little nuances. And naturally, we instinctively try to copy that. So almost by osmosis, we develop tone and intonation and timing by sitting next to somebody who plays the instrument very well.
I would say it's really natural, because instead of learning from a book, you're learning from someone beside you. You're learning from the instrument in front of you. And I find that just such a natural way of learning. You hear music all the time, and it's just something that people do. And I didn't really understand what music was to a performer until I was performing it. It's much more than just, oh, I like the sound of this song, I like the lyrics of this song. it becomes, this song is happening through me, and then people listen to us and like what we play. And that's how it changes.
It's a very great program. I enjoyed it myself. It made me grow as a person and self-confidence a lot. Like, if you saw me in grade 7 versus now, you'd be like, that was you before? I wouldn't have believed it. I really do want to pursue music even more. Like, me and Neil and Wesley want to start an after-school band. Hopefully practice some music and hopefully perform, because I miss performing. It's been so long. It's like a confidence boost. Yeah.
I would definitely say that performing music on stage for many people has helped me become a lot more sociable, because you're no longer, just afraid of people. Because when you go on stage, you have to, be willing to put yourself out there. Otherwise, you're not going to perform well. So that can tie into day-to-day, person-to-person experiences. And the fact that I could sit here and tell you all about this shows that I have grown so much, because I wouldn't have wanted to do this. I would have sat here and give you one-answer responses, but because I'm so used to talking in front of so many people, I can just do this.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
Originally, the program was just designed to bring music instruction to students in the inner city who wouldn't otherwise have access to any kind of, music instruction. But along the way, it's turned into so much more. It's really turned into a philosophy. It's amazing.